What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. We are going to do this live this morning, checking out the markets. Markets are about to open. We're going to take a quick look at Bitcoin, and then we'll go back over the markets. So I need you guys' feedback. Let me know if you like to do this live every morning or you just prefer the recorded videos. But anyways, it's going to be the same. I'm going to go over the same info. I'm also going to go over the altcoins at the end, just like normal. So let's get into it, and then we'll get into the chat. And hold on, I want to post this out there. I need to figure out how to do this. As most of you guys know, I've used to do a lot of live streams, but things have changed in the live. So I'm having a hard time figuring out the new... I got to figure out a new routine for it, right? That's all. Then we will be watching the markets open live. Let's go to here. Try to get this. Make sure you guys share the video if you would. Make sure you guys share the video if you would. Make sure you guys share the video. Appreciate it. Out of there. I'm going to post it on Twitter. And then I'm going to post it in the... Also post it in here. Bear with me one second. Yeah, I definitely need to figure out a new way to do that. But anyways, we're getting into it now. So let me get some of this out of the way. I'm going to pull the chat up and we'll get into it. So the markets look like they're down this morning. But remember, a lot of times around 10 o'clock is when you get the real direction of the market. Let me get this over here. All right. So, all right, let's get into it, and then we'll go into the chat. So taking a look at Bitcoin, where it's at. So in the big picture on the weekly, we have broken below this parabola. And now over here, you can see what happened. The EMAs and everything are lining up the same. We'll see what happens. We may bounce around, come back inside here, and stick around this area for a while. Your next major support on the weekly is about 75, 274, and then much lower after that in the weekly. But we have a lot of support and resistance on the daily. We'll talk about that. But it does look like we broke the parabola, and looks like we could be testing the bottom. We'll see what happens if it gets back up here or not, because it could be extremely bearish if it doesn't. So what I've talked about, this is the chart we've been watching forever for this breakdown with a target of 66.8, 67 range, somewhere in there. Obviously, none of these are exact, but I gave you the support and resistance levels, right? So I said once we break through, they should be tested as resistance. We go down to the next, which we did. And now if we get back up, now being transparent, I'm in a trade here. And I entered it last night after closing my other trades. I think it was like 7,500 we made yesterday. So we're going to go into where I'm at today. I think it's a losing trade as of right now, but I will be adding shorts up in this area around the 83 to 83.5-ish. Actually, I might throw another short on there live just so you guys see it. But anyways, I do think there's a good possibility we get rejected here and come down. Now, if the traditional markets pump today, then we could get a pump up, maybe test the top of this channel at, you know, this 85, 87,000 range, maybe even possibly get up to the 89. But I'm looking for heavy resistance here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we do get rejected here. Obviously, come back down and retest the 77.6. Drop below there, maybe retest it real quick like we did here, and then coming down to our next target, 69. Somewhere in that range. Now, as of right now, that's a $2,400 loss. I am going to add another short. I'm not going to add it just quite yet. I'm going to wait for that 83, 83.5 before I add more. And if it doesn't get there, then I just ride this one. So anyways, this is the same chart. This was just a bigger picture, right? Let's get into Solana real quick. Solana got hit pretty hard. Obviously, it's getting a bounce now, but this is some huge resistance area that it's getting back into. As you guys know, my target's about 27, unless you can get back up in this range, guys. Before I would even get bullish on this thing again, I would have to see above 175, right? Otherwise, I'm still looking for this target down here. And Cardano, same thing, getting a little relief rally bounce. Again, guys, if the traditional markets go up today, then we probably could go up quite a bit more with crypto. Crypto's bounce will depend on what the traditional markets do. XRP came back down, tested our line of support right here around that 197, got to bounce off. But we'll see what happens. The 8 EMA on the daily is about 224. That's where I would see resistance for XRP. Come back down, retest this. And as you guys know, we've been looking for the 165. If this 197 is broken, look for a bounce there. Come back, retest before continuing down. If we are, in fact, in a bear market, which I believe is a good possibility. Ethereum broke its major support there, guys, and has not been able to get back above. Our target's still around that 1500 for the next decent bounce. And then obviously we'll go into what happens after that when it happens. And as for Litecoin, so Litecoin broke its support right here, and we're, as of right now, we're back above it. But we've seen the same thing for Ethereum. If you remember, back here, got back above it, just kind of played with it for a while until it finally broke down. I think that's probably what we're going to see here. If we do see a big rally, maybe test this 200 EMA on the daily at $100 before coming back down, in the best case, in my opinion. But otherwise, back down from here. If you guys are trading or interested in trading, check out the sponsors, PrimeXBT and BITUNIX. PrimeXBT, you can trade the bigger cryptos, and you can trade them against traditional markets, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything else, all on one exchange. If you're just into just cryptos, no VPN, no KYC, check out BITUNIX. Both links are down below. PrimeXBT has a huge bonus going on right now, 100% bonus up to $10,000. Used towards your margin. It is just for this month. I think that ends March 29th. So anyways, let's get into it. What time is it? It is 9:33. Markets open. So the Dow is down 59. S&P is down $3.50. And I said $3. Down 4 points. And NASDAQ is down, or up 150. Now let's take a look at, this is what I think could happen, right? Not saying it's going to happen. Definitely could happen. I think the markets are good for, in need of a huge washout, Great Depression style. I know everybody's talking about a possible recession. I think it'll be a lot worse. In my opinion, I could be 100% wrong, but I like market patterns, chart patterns, and cycles. And this looks almost identical, guys. Just almost identical. So another reason I'm looking at this is this looks like a 5-wave structure, right? Ending 5th wave. These are the 5 waves in the ending 5th waves. Right now, we are getting support on, and again, 10 o'clock will really be the key, and we'll be live. We'll probably be chatting at that point. Let me see something here. Okay. But the support on the Dow Jones is about 41,460. If that breaks on the weekly, it's going to get pretty ugly, guys. If it closes, especially if it closes the week below that. But we'll have to see what happens. We may get a nice relief rally back up into the 43,000 point range, right? But anyways, keep a close eye on that. If this is an ending 5th wave diagonal, this is huge bear market coming, guys. So let's take a look at NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ, obviously, we dropped back below our fibs here. Your next line of support is going to be somewhere around the 16,000 if it can't get back up. But again, we broke past our... What's in there? Right here we have our 20. Is this a 20? Yeah, 200 EMA. We broke below it, tried to get back above, and we are still down below. That's pretty damn bearish. But if we look at the RSI down here, RSI is pretty low. Might get a nice bounce for a rebound, right? Make some more room for the RSI and then come back down. S&P broke its parabola. I always screw up that word. Anyways, broke its parabola. Everything's still looking pretty bearish here. This is the 3-day. If we go into the 1-day, we'll look at that 200. Broke the 200. Do we come back up and test it? If we do, that's going to be around the 5,700-ish. If it gets back above that and gets support, then might get another high there. About it there. What's going on in the chat? What's up, D-Man? What's up, Kinsley? Make sure you guys smash a thumbs up. Make sure you guys are leaving your comments below. All that good stuff. So, what is going on here? What's up, Kinsley's? What's up, Ben? Yusuf? Money Trail. Is this thing working? It is. Only 68 viewers. Man, guys, smash the thumbs up. Let's talk about crypto. Let's see what's going on. Thanks, Bassman. Hi from Istanbul. What's up, Ergen? What's up, Bear? Bear and Boss Lady. Check out his channel. Awesome chainsaw carving. Sorry about that. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin, see what it's doing. It's kind of just lingering around. We get in here. Like I said, this is what I'm kind of looking for here. Possible test of this, rejection. As you can see, you guys know I love looking for divergence. And here's a higher high in the RSI. Not quite confirmed yet. And lower high in the price action. Hidden bearish divergence in a downtrend, right? So you had a lot of people call for the bullish divergence here, right? But you're in a downtrend, right? So in a downtrend, your hidden divergence is much stronger for a continuation. And this looks like it's going to be a continuation. Even if we spike up here, get a rejection, and we close below this 81.5, or no, I'm sorry, not 81.5, 83.5, chances are it's going to still show the hidden bearish. Remember, the RSI follows the body of the candle, not the wick. Remember that. It follows the body, not the wick. An RSI, in my opinion, is the only true indicator. It's not a lagging indicator. It's a true indicator. That, and I love my EMAs. What's up? The King's coming. How are you? So anyways, let's go back over, look at traditionals. Traditionals are still getting hit pretty hard, but remember, 10 o'clock is usually, a lot of people play the 10 o'clock reversal on traditional markets, right? So say it's going up, down now, and it doesn't have to happen, obviously, in crazy market crap going on like it is now. Definitely doesn't have to happen, but a lot of times if it'll start out a red day, 10 o'clock it'll reverse and it'll end up being a green day. So be aware of that, because that could happen. So a lot of people play that, the 10 o'clock reversal. So Bassman says I use RSI, fib retracement, and EMA ribbon. Best strategy for me personally. Yeah, everybody has their own strategy, right? So that's the thing. You can take two totally different successful traders, and their trading techniques will be totally different. There's no one size fits all and everybody should trade like this, right? It depends on a lot of things. It depends on your risk appetite. It depends on your funds, how much money you have, your financial your financials. It depends on your patience. It depends on your time that you have that you can put into the market. There's so much it depends on, right? And I will say, if you are getting into trading, you're gonna lose a lot first. So if you are just starting out or you're interested in trading, I would definitely start with a paper money account, fake money, and go with that. And if you can be profitable there and get a strategy that you're profitable for over a period of time, not just one trade, right? Because anybody can get lucky with one trade, but over a period of time, then take that strategy, maybe put in just a little bit of money that you can afford to lose, start trading that. If you can grow that, then maybe try a little bit more. But if you can't grow $10, you definitely can't grow $100,000, right? Targets for Ethereum. 1,500. I'm still looking for that. Now, depending on what the markets do today, we can get all the way back up here and test, the breakdown levels here. But like I said, really have to wait and see here. This definitely looks like a wave 1, 2, 3. Could get a big wave up here, depending on traditional markets. Though, I'll be keeping up people updated. My thoughts in the Discord. You can go in there. You can join that. That's free. There's a link down below. Totally free. Not selling courses. None of that BS. But yeah, it's starting to pick back up in the Discord. People are starting to, get a little more involved. It will get to the point where we're totally going over a lot of stuff in there. A lot of people are starting to trade. A lot of people are beginning to trade. A lot of people have been trading for a long time. We require, if you're going to say that it's going somewhere, at least show a chart. And if you're going to claim you made money, you have to at least show, your trade. Because there's so much BS in this space. If you're following someone, they tell you they're in a trade and they've been in it since blah, 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 or they just won a bunch, call them out. Just say, show it. They're going to sit there and tell people they did it. Let's see it. What's up, name? Guys, there's 92 people in here. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up. It is appreciated. Or let's see what chart you guys want to look at. Start pulling up some charts while we wait for. I'll stay live till 10 o'clock. See if we get a reversal. We'll zoom into the Dow and see what happens there. Lots of BS, folks. BTC dominance. I don't like going off the dominance. I know a lot of people love that. Well, I don't even know what do you even look at it under the ticker for it. Trump coin. I think I have that on here. There it is. Take a look at Trump coin. Looks like it was a moneymaker for somebody. It's below all the EMAs right now. So, I mean, you could do it as simple as putting a trend line right across here. If this breaks, so if it breaks this 1055 level, and this is the 1 hour. Let's go into the 4 hour. I'm not so much a day trader. Same thing here. If you break that 1055 level, if you wanted to play it by the EMAs, and the reason I like these EMAs, the 8, the 13, 21, and 55 are fib levels. If you throw your fibs on stuff, it'll match up with fib levels, right? So that's why I love these. But if you break above this 10, let's say 1060, that's about where the 8 EMA is. You're going to be looking at about 1083. If that breaks 1118, but we got to get over that 8 EMA first, right? That's being a huge rejection area, and the 13 EMA. Could it turn around? Absolutely. Will it? We'll just have to see. As you can see right here, we made this hidden bearish divergence, right? And then you had your drop. So you could get another pump up here. Watch this RSI. If you do get a higher high in the RSI and a lower high from this 10 or 1145, right? And then you get a lower high here, but a higher high in the RSI, that would be a good place to short it again. But this thing, depending on what traditional markets do, again, guys, everything is dependent on what traditional markets do right now. And I know there's a lot of missed signals. A lot of people saying it's fine, it's just a correction. Then you got people calling for, it's going to go straight down to crazy, but there's going to be bounces. You have to be prepared for bounces. So that's one of the things that hurts traders, right? They short red candles. So there's a long red candle and they get paranoid and they think they're going to miss out on it. If you missed out and you didn't catch a trade, wait for the next one, guys. Don't be trying to jump in. Adam. All right, let's go into the shit coin. I got a poop coin chart here somewhere. Poop coins right here. Okay, let's see. Adam, USD, Coinbase. Oh, guys. Now, here's the thing, right? So a lot of crypto, a lot of altcoins are just going to fizzle out and fizzle away. That happens a lot, right? Once their hype and their following dies down and they start losing money and people quit talking about it, they fizzle out, right? Some last way longer than others. So if we're at the if we truly are going to go see another high or go test a high again, you might get a bounce out of this, but I don't see nothing more than that. So let's do this. Put some simple trend lines on here, guys. So here's what I like to do. That doesn't quite make a triangle or a wedge, right? So what I personally do, clone that top, put it down to the bottom, and this should give you the next target for a bounce. Doesn't have to bounce, but this is where I would look for one. In all honesty, I don't like that either because most of you know I like to go with opposing touches, and that's already been broken. But this is where I'd look for next, 0.93, if I was doing anything. Remember, guys, none of this is financial advice. These aren't charts I'm studying, so I'm jumping in, giving you a quick idea of what I'm looking at. Pi. I've heard a lot about the Pi deal, so let's take a look at it. And if any of you guys are in any trades, how are you doing right now? Are you in a short? Are you in a long? Are you in profit? Are you at a loss? What are you doing? Curious to hear what everybody's doing. Pi network, Pi network. So I don't know which, let me see. I like Coinbase usually for the exchange to look at stuff on. Obviously, I don't see it on there. So let's pick half. Let's look at the Pi network on OKX, I guess. Actually, we can look at it on MEXC. Let's look at it on MEXC. So what that looks like to me is just a huge pump and dump. Is this it right here? Yeah, that'd be it. Crazy. Let's put this in a smaller time frame. Is this actually it? There's got to be a longer, it has to have been on another exchange longer, right? It's only on crappy exchanges. That always worries me anyway. Yeah. Yeah. It's shady. Let's look at it on Gate.io. Same thing. No, I guess that was all there is on it. Yeah, this thing looks like it's just ready to puke again, honestly. Little pop. Let me thin these lines out a little bit. Here. Here. Let's see. So here's going to be your breakout targets. It could break up. Again, depending on what traditional markets do, guys, that's going to have a huge say in what the crypto markets do here. So let's say it breaks up here, right? This can be your target right here. If it breaks down, this can be your target right here. So if you break the $1.40, you're probably looking at 180. If you break down past 133, probably looking at 95 cents. And obviously it could go much further than that too, but as of right now, this is what I'd be looking at for a short term. Is Amazon Fractal still in play? I haven't looked at it, but not really. It just hit the mainnet on the 20th. Okay, that makes sense. You look at H bar. Let's look at H bar. Well, this looks like to me still bearish. Probably get another pop here, but I think you're going to get down to at least these levels, 531. If it, and depending on what traditionals do, right? But let's see. Let's look for. Oh, that's the market cap. Damn it. There we go. So it's at 20 cents. So yeah, looking at about 14 cents is your 15 cents, somewhere in there, 14, 15 cents. Look for this to hold as support. If it doesn't, it'll probably be a pretty good place to short if it breaks these levels. Again, this is a 4-hour chart, so let's see. Looking for any divergence. This looks like right now, the candle isn't closed, so you can't go by it yet. But right now, this is showing exaggerated divergence, which is lower highs, right? And then you have, they're even here, flush. So see what happens on the next couple candles and look for some divergence here. You did have, like I said, you had a little bit of bullish divergence here, but that doesn't mean the bottom, right? It means nothing more than a bounce, especially when you're in a downtrend and you get bullish divergence. I mean, it could signal the bottom, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't mean it's necessarily the bottom, right? Because then you get, like I said, you get a bounce off the bullish divergence right here, right? Where you had lower highs in the RSI, higher lows in the RSI, and then you had lower lows in the price action, right? Yes, bullish divergence, but you're in a downtrend. Could just be a bounce. How you figure that out is you look for divergence, right? So even if this gets up here in the next candle up to the 21 cents and closes below, then you're going to show, and this is higher, right? Remember, not the wicks, the bodies, because the RSI follows the body, not the wick. But what you'll get is a hidden bearish divergence up here. Hidden divergence is a continuation of the trend. It is a bearish trend. Good morning, quarter crawler. Make sure you guys smash the like if you haven't already. TAO, is that a crypto? I have no idea. There's like 2 million cryptos now. So are you saying TAO crypto, or are you saying, okay, let's check it out. Which exchange? Do they have it on Coinbase? Yes. Pretty ugly. So did this one just hit the main net too a few days ago or something? Probably by the same people. Let's see. MEXC is better, he said. I don't know. I got mixed feelings on MEXC, bud. But anyways, I'm actually testing them out, and I don't know. So this does look like some bearish divergence, but the candle isn't closed yet. In the 4-hour, you got 2 hours ago. So you can get up here and wipe out this hidden bearish divergence. I'd be definitely paying attention to that, though, because your next local high was up here, right? So you have to get above this to wipe out what's going to be the divergence here. So this could go up a little bit higher, but it definitely looks bearish right now. It does look like a lower low coming. So let me refresh this, make sure it's right. But the Dow is now down 261 points. S&P is down 9, and NASDAQ is up 68. Bitcoin dropping with the Dow. All right, next. Savvy, you started fishing yet? No, I have not started fishing, but yes, the weather is getting a hell of a lot better. Definitely getting nice out there. I think I might go outside and get some stuff done today. I still got to finish a couple things off I've been working on, but yeah. Is it almost 10 o'clock? Let's go over to the Dow. Zoom in. Let's see if we get a 10 o'clock reversal or not. Let's go down to the 5 minutes, right? So we got about 4 minutes. See if it reverses. So nobody's in any trades, or you just don't want to talk about it? Things have gotten kind of quiet since Bitcoin has been going down. Probably a lot of people that bought in above this price and bought into hype and now are stressing out about it. Not to say it can't get back up there, but man. Crypto Villain says I'm on an XRP and I'm in a loss. Are you on a short or long? What are you doing? Crypto Villain said I suck at trading. I overthink too much. Yeah, man, you can't have emotions if you're gonna be trading. No emotion. Just got stopped at 81K. Hopefully stopped in profits. Okay, let's see. Dow's got 2 minutes. Will it do a reversal at 10 o'clock? I mean, it could be off by a couple minutes too, but like I said, a lot of people that have been in the markets for a long time play that trade, 10 o'clock reversal. Bear said I want to come fish the walleyes in the spawn. Haven't done that in a while. Hey, you're more than welcome to come out here, man. I mean, it's a pontoon, but we can still fish off it. Actually, come out here. There's some good cheap charters out here. If you want to do walleye, we can do perch off the pontoon, not walleye. I mean, you can if you want to cast for them. Banging my shorts in Bitcoin from 94 right on. Coordinate. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute till 10 o'clock. Moshe, is it? I'm sitting on dry powder. MicroStrategy short, medium ash. Yeah, I'll check out MicroStrategy. Horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It's below the 200 EMA again. Not looking good. Here's my targets for MicroStrategy. And that's not to say that's the bottom. When I show targets, don't mean it's the end, right? It's just what I have right now. You get your next targets by whatever forms here, right? That's how you do. Play it target by target. Quarter. Can you please do gas? Sure, we can check gas. I don't know what gas is, but we'll check it. Again, guys, the public lives like this won't be as often soon. So if you do want to do this and go over coins of your choice and things like that, we will be doing members lives also. It's gonna be within the next week or two. I'm gonna switch it over to 2 or 3 members lives a week, and then maybe 1 or 2 public lives. We'll see how it goes. Or members live in the evening where I really go into detail, and then have the morning market, look live. I'm not sure. Would you guys rather see? Now, my morning video will always be my morning video, right? And I probably won't go over all this stuff like I am right now every morning, but would you rather have mornings live or just recorded videos like they used to be? Let me know. Curious to see what you guys got to say about that. Oh, gas. Let's look at gas. Now, I'm assuming you're not talking about a crypto gas, right? Carissa said, "Do you believe we're going into a bear market more rather than a bull market? That would be my first day wanting to buy." Just be careful. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I don't give anyone advice. I've shared my thoughts. You can check any of my videos to see my view and my opinion on it. But to each their own, man. Nobody knows 100% what anything's gonna do, and if they tell you they do, they're absolutely nuts. Just gas. Okay. Natural gas, I'm assuming. Whoa, not that. So, yes. Right on, Krissa. Bro, what? Gas? Gasoline? Hmm. Let's put a. Even if this isn't what you were wanting, let me know, but I'm kind of. Nope. So, alternate touches. Remember, I like alternate touches here. Looking at probably testing this 190, maybe. It doesn't have to do it right now, but this does look like it's a bear flag, right? So if we take a measured move with a bear flag, oh, that'd be a lot, actually. So my bear flags, I know a lot of people like to do the whole thing. I like to go from the break of the trend, right? So there was a trend break, go from the break of the trend down to the flag. And if it was to continue up, it would flag out. So yeah, looking for about 190. If that breaks, so you'll either get, if this is right, you're going to either get something like this and back up, back down, and eventually maybe break. If that breaks, that's going to show deflation in my opinion, but we'll see. Or it could just break here, right? Back up. But 190 is where I'd be looking for a bounce. And if it doesn't, then obviously a lower low. How low could that go? Pretty damn low. Let me zoom out. How low has this been and how long ago? Back in. Wow. Very interesting, actually. Wow. From the Neo chain. Dude, the amount of shit coins is crazy, man. There you go. That's the one you're looking for, right? Sorry about that. I got squirrel. Anyways, well, it's at support here. Hope for a bounce. That's all. But I don't know. This is crazy looking chart. That's all I got to say about that. I don't like these choppy coins like this. One hit a quiddo. What's up, man? Yeah, this is just ugly. We go into the 4 hour and we'll zoom in just to see, but I don't care for this crap. Let's see. No. So you got your bullish divergence here, just like everything else. Everything's playing the same thing, right? Some at just bigger levels than others. So you got your bullish divergence, but remember that doesn't have to mean it's the bottom. It could just be a bounce. And then you look for, see how high the RSI is getting here. So if this RSI goes higher than this RSI with a lower high here, more downside. Everything is showing the same stuff. Let's go back into the traditionals. What are we doing? Dow is still tanking. 300 points down, 18 for S&P, and 24 up for NASDAQ. Oh, see, you guys made me forget all about 10 o'clock reversal. It may be the reversal here. Let's see what happens. So obviously you got some resistance right here. This is the 5-minute chart, guys. So, but see if it can get back above here and go up, and then we have the 10 o'clock reversal. Otherwise, more downside. This is a 5-hour chart, guys. Showing a little bullish divergence, but remember that could just be a bounce. Everything, every chart, crypto, everything is showing the same. Dash, USD pair. Dash, let's look at Dash. Dash. Coinbase. Same chart. Showing that little bullish divergence, right? Literally everything is showing the same chart. Obviously we're getting a bounce here. So let's go into the 1 hour on this just in case, because this is showing a little bit different. No bearish or hidden bearish yet. We do have the bullish here, but is this just going to be a bounce to make a hidden bearish and then a continuation down? Definitely a possibility, something to keep an eye on. Let's look at it in a little bit bigger picture. Dash, I remember when this coin was a big deal. It's funny, a lot of people new to crypto, there were so many cryptos that were the big deal crypto back in the day that are just forgotten about now. Let's go with the daily. Get a bigger picture. I'm not sure if you were looking for smaller picture, if you're in a trade, if you're a hodler or what. But definitely at resistance. It can get back above here, maybe to try some new stuff. But even in the daily, showing a little bullish divergence here if it continues this bounce. But again, this could go further down, so be careful. But it's definitely getting a bounce here. Let's do this. So it tried to get over this, but got rejected. So I would say it's probably going to get a bounce higher as long as it can break this trend right here. 2270. So it gets above 2270. May get a nice push up there. It's definitely got room in the RSI, but it's also got room in the RSI to go down. So I'd be skeptical. Chainlink, that's another one that used to be the coin, right? Now there's all kinds of new the coins. Ethereum used to be God's gift to crypto, and now it's kind of pushed to the wayside because, you know why? Because the price ain't going up. The community fizzles down a little bit, right? All right, Link. Let's see what we're going to look at. Link on Coinbase. Oh, so look at this. I don't know when the last time I looked at this, but I drew this out apparently at some point. So Link support. I don't know why that's there. It should have been down here, right? So I personally would look for Link to retest this in the bigger picture. But let's go into the 4 hour zoom in, and it's going to be the same. I could almost guarantee. No, Link's a little bit different. If you go from this low, it's showing bullish divergence because you got a Not really. Yeah, I guess it is. You got a lower low here from this low to this low, right? But a higher low in the RSI. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I would wait if you're. I don't know if you're trading this or what, but let's go down to the 1 hour and see. So, okay, yeah, in the 1 hour, it looks like the RSI is reset for some more downside. And the reason I say that is you got lower highs here. And you have exaggerated divergence here. So I can get one more push up, but if it keeps closing lower than this high over here at 1431, so you could get back up in the 1314 range, but it looks like it's going to turn over and be hidden bearish divergence. Theta. Another one that I used to hear all kinds of stuff about, just don't hear it anymore. Although you might still hear stuff if you're in the groups. Same thing. So this is showing the same thing, bullish divergence. Let me go into the 4 hour. Oh, yep. Same thing. I would wait for some divergence here. This could be getting ready to rally back up a little bit, depending on where you would choose your high here. So you could throw fibs on this lower move here. What is happening? So just throwing it from this high to this high, these are the spots I would look for it to turn around. So right now you're at 82, 91. Of course, unless you break this low, but the RSI does have some room in the 4 hour to continue up. But if you make hidden bearish divergence, right, that's huge. You got to watch that. Let's zoom in. Let me get this out of there, because there is, looks like you could make some hidden bearish here. This goes up, breaks this high, and it starts turning around. It starts closing below the 91, but you're showing a higher high here. That would be hidden bearish. Same thing, guys. All the charts are the same. It's kind of boring. Robert said, do this every morning. I'm a bit late, but always here. Right on, Robert. Appreciate the feedback, as a lot of people aren't giving any. But anyways, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up, guys. Let's go back over to the Dow, and it's just kind of lingering here, man. Guys, this is not looking good for the markets, for the bulls. Not looking good. It's trying to get a bounce off of this 50 MA on the weekly. Man, got your 20 up here. It's way below that. Go to the daily on here. Getting a death cross, but every time it gets that, it seems to get a nice bounce. But if you guys look here, I had drew this in a while back, right? And we had some measured moves, but let's take a measured move of this for the Dow. See where that brings us, where we broke. Yep, right around that 38.8. And if it stays in this trend line, right, that would be somewhere around July where it hits 38.8. That means there's a lot of bouncing around in here. But right now, guys, man, everything is looking crazy. So the Dow Jones now down 400 points, almost 1%. S&P down 26, almost 0.5%. NASDAQ is up almost 5%, or 5 points almost. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you join the Discord. Link is down below, totally free, not trying to sell you crap. And if you are interested in trading, BITUNIX and PrimeXPT both sponsor the channel. PrimeXPT has a deal going on with 100% deposit bonus up to $10,000. And also BITUNIX has, you put in 100, get 100. Now, BITUNIX is more for based on crypto, trading meme coins, trading. They have tons of different altcoins, meme coins, all that stuff to trade. Prime only the more of the top crypto, and then you can trade traditional markets, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, Forex, everything from Prime. So thanks again for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you tune in for the next one. Smash that thumbs up. Leave your comment below the video if you're not watching this live, and if you made it all the way through, that'd be nice to see. But yeah, share the video, subscribe to the channel for daily updates, and tick that notification bell. It will notify you when I post new videos. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.